Oh yeah, my little thing.
Here, a little quickly.
No. It's a little. Look at this.
Oh.
Much put me talking.
Oh.
Look at this. Look at this. Little pud.
You love your pudding.
Little pud.
Pudding.
What a bloody surprise, mate. You got room for pudding.
Gents and ladies. Oh god, I don't know why. I'm just.
Hold on.
I just fell apart.
So when are we starting?
Here we are, back again. New MGG video. Ding, 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 ding. We're here. I'm here with Tyler. It's just me and you.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back in Jay and Sean for doing a video without us. Crazy. Without
Criminal.
letting us know.
Yeah.
But this week, this Saturday, I'm running a tournament called a Call to Arms. We got a bunch of people that submitted lists. We're gonna talk about them.
Mhm.
That's it. That's the entire video. Get good, get into
100%.
it. Hell yeah. Before we get into it though, like I said, get down there, ding ding, press the subscribe button, press the bell so you can get notified when we upload. Our Discord is down there. Come join, come say hi, come give us your hot takes, come hang out with us. We'll be in the Discord chilling out when this video goes online. So come say hello. Additionally, sponsors. Bard's Table. Go there, use code GOATS, 5% off, and you get a free hill troll. I still believe you do get a free hill troll when you do a order. Charlie looks like he's about to order right the hell now.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of them. They're actually really, really cool.
Nice.
Oz Wargaming. Not only do we have a 10% discount for using capital GOATS, on top of a 30% discount that's active till the end of Feb. But additionally, if you sign up to our Discord in the next month, you go into the running to win some Oz Wargaming vouchers to get some 3D printed models. It's just a win-win-win. You get to hang out with us and you get money. I don't see the downside. Without further ado, Tyler, I hate to do this to you, but we have stats.
Oh,
We
damn.
get some Batman.
But
We get some Batman.
we get some Batmaning. Okay, here we go.
So I'm gonna let you kind of run through this and maybe starting with the tournament basics, and then we'll run through. Just so
Tournament
people have an
basics.
idea of what's going on, and then the kind of the list averages and things.
Gotcha. Okay, so to begin, it's 450 points.
It's 450, yeah.
As of this stage, there's only 40 lists submitted, and
It's
how
up
many
to
are
44,
attending?
I will say.
Up to 44.
Up to 44, but 50 people coming.
U6, get on it. Otherwise, next, scenarios are not necessarily from the new match play scenarios. So I'm guessing that you're implementing some of the old scenarios and writing them.
Maybe
Maybe?
I should also send
Oh.
them to you so you can have a look at them as well. I guess we have
Oh.
feedback because you're not coming.
Yeah, no, I'm not attending this one. So no worries, I won't be Batmaning. In total, we have 4 games. A win equals 3 tournament points. A draw should equal 0 tournament points. I'm just kidding.
Handshake number of total points.
Draw equals 1 tournament point. Bonus tournament points for what you see is what you get. Painted armies, submitting the list on time, including the code word in the list submission. So in addition to that, we have tie breaking using VP differentials.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're not doing any crushing in that, even though it's probably my preferred way. This has so many new players coming. I wanted to keep it as cut and dry as possible. Win most games, win tournament.
Mhm.
That's it. Why don't you go down to our little blue box there, looking at our
Oh,
unsatisfying characters.
late submissions and reading the players pack. Of 50 players, 44 submitted a list. 36 of them 36 of the 44 submitted on time. Only 16 of the 44 included the code word GOATS to secure a bonus tournament point.
And
Now,
again,
this is-
3 tournament points is a win.
yes.
People just throwing
Dang.
away tournament points.
Great.
Right, read the players pack, guys. Come on.
No, that's fair.
But other than that, good versus evil.
Yep.
Basically a split down the middle. 23 to 21.
Really surprising.
which is love it. You also see some of the lists that come up multiple times.
Yep.
Lord of the Rings versus Hobbit versus Rise of Angmar. I don't know where to fit Rise of Angmar, so I kind of gave it its own category.
Yep.
But for the most part, it's Lord of the Rings. There's a bit of Hobbit, and Rise of Angmar is there.
Yep.
Here's probably the most I found the most interesting one. On average, only 5 bows per list, 1 throwing weapon, and unfortunately, on average, 0 stones, 0 siege engines, 19 models, which for 450 feels right.
Yeah, 100%.
But we just got to get into it now.
Mm-hmm. Also,
yeah,
real quick,
yeah.
if you believe me and Alex are the better ghosts, make sure to comment that. Absolutely.
And if you like Sean James,
no way, whatever, it's fine. We won't take offense. Either way.
Let's just get into it. If we see really similar lists, we'll try and speed through it because they're all going to be pretty simple. We're over 450 points. Keep that in your head and not necessarily the current scenario. So don't just be sitting there thinking about recon. So, Erebor acclaimed. We have we know who's listening.
Yeah, we know this is
Thorin, Gloin, Nori, Dory, Ori. 5 models, all 5 champions. They're all D7, 8, and 9, sharing stats between those 3 brothers. Look, is it going to win every scenario when you have to spread it out and everything? Probably not. Is it going to sit in a ball and just kill everything and not die? Absolutely. That D8 is so for like heroes. It's like okay, 6s, maybe 5s with a bonus. Those troops are struggling.
There.
There's nothing.
Especially when freaking Nori. You're just
Nori's
like
in there with
D9. Just the fact that a strength 4 hero is just like, what'd you say? 6s by 4s? It's like, yep.
And that's, I think, the strat is Nori just applies himself to any big hero, and then everything else is just trying to churn through the warriors before they can get through Nori.
100%. Ori is the crutch here, though, because you definitely need Thorin to have that burly. I think it makes a huge amount of difference. But yeah, otherwise, it should be a lot of fun for killing a lot of dudes. Don't know how it'll go in a lot of scenarios, but
I think Ori helps everyone except Dory. I think everyone else... Oh, sorry, Nori. Nori has a single hand weapon.
Only a hand weapon.
But Ori, Dory, Gloin, and Thorin can go 2-handed. Which is pretty good. And there's a couple of throwing weapons as well. So, I like it. Khan Dum. Tyler, I'll let you go through this because I think there are, I will say ahead of time, there are multiple Khan Dums and they've been built in different ways.
Okay, so Aldrak. And then we have an assortment of warriors. So we have 5 spear, 6 shield. And then what is that? 1 Wog Rider, 2 Wog Riders. Yeah, or basically 3 Wog Riders in a wide variety of different equipments.
I say 50-50 for like orcs to Kandum-ish. About there.
Yeah, it's not too bad. What is it in total? 24 models?
24
not
models.
Too bad.
They've gone for the captain, no hill troll.
Yep. Yeah, no, hill troll is an interesting one.
But
Fract is a fucking menace to society.
If it goes off, and the thing is, there aren't a lot of Kandum, so there's the kind of question of, how many Kandum do you have to take to make his bonuses feel worth it? Yeah, but I guess it works for him. It works for Aldrak.
Yeah,
the 5
him surviving because I had him survive against a Goblin King for 3 freaking turns,
dude.
And I was just like, "Get me out!"
Way, yeah. But also, I can imagine, is Sap Will still in the rules, or did they get rid of it? Okay, I was about to say because that would suck. But yeah, more Erebor acclaimed. I know Liam Harder wrote this list for his misses, but it's Thorin, Nori, and just a bunch of dudes. And I actually think this is a really solid list.
Yep.
There's not a heap of movement, but you get to march and charge into combat. You can't. No one here can march. No, everyone gets march.
No, everyone gets the will.
Everyone gets
a will point, right? Will point or might?
It still costs might. So the will is Thorin's company.
That's what it is. Okay, but yeah, still a march with Nori. You don't care.
There's still 6 crossbows as well. I also think this is a very user-friendly army. The only thing to think about is shield wall.
Yep.
And Thorin free hero combats when he charges.
Yep.
That's kind of it.
100%.
I think this is a solid list. I'm actually really glad to see more Erebor reclaimed and more dwarves, even without all the Khazad-dûm and stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah.
In the nerfs to Army of Thor, so it's actually really, really good.
Chug. Do it.
Cool.
I saw the big bottle. You have to. There we go. Good boy.
Thank you, sir.
I drink out of my big bottle.
Cool. Okay.
It opens. We have a Mortal Troll Chief, And again, we've lost all the normal mortal orcs, so you have to go Miranda orcs. But 24 models is really good. It's because they've dropped the armored horse on the Mouth of Sauron. So there's a foot Mouth of Sauron. You're trading, obviously, the alternate hitting power, where you could have the mounted. He's still 5/5, 2 attacks. He was solid to kind of crack where needed for more models. I think I would take the Mouth, even for the 25-point horse, because just that. Even if he just goes and hits 2 dudes, throw a combat into 2 more. If he does that once and then calls a move,
you're happy. Yeah, and the same thing goes for like if you need to knock down the infantry hero that's against your mortal troll chief and you can get it in or you can make it happen. It's always that nice little subtle thing you can at least give your troll chieftain more potency in terms of killing stuff.
But otherwise, that troll chief is so solid now.
Chad, 4 wounds.
4 wounds, 5/8. I love it. It's so solid. More Aldrak, but a bit different. Tyler, you get to go again.
Okay, so we have 13 Warriors of Karn-Dûm with a wide variety of stuff, and then we have an Angmar Orc Captain with the Hill Troll, and then what is that?
Orcs,
I'm thinking 7 orcs with a variety, so 5 spears, 2 bows, and then a Wog Rider with bow. 25 models. So dropping the Karn-Dûm Captain,
dropping the Fraked
and Karn-Dûm.
And again switching to the Orc one,
switching to the Orc one, and replacing basically Fraked with the Hill Troll. Interesting. I don't mind it.
I think I'd put the Hill Troll with Aldrak. I know it makes your captain susceptible if he's by himself, but just to guarantee that if they gank that warband, you're not going to lose your Hill Troll as well. He can only do so much. Yeah, that's my thought at least.
That makes sense. I like the coverage of the Hill Troll with the captain though.
That's true.
The one that like I get the whole thing of like it being ganked, but like having a fight 6 monster, it's like cool. Are you gonna apply the pressure to the monster? Or are you gonna apply the pressure to my captain to get rid of the 2 might? So that guy can hold off an area for however long. It's not too bad.
It's also a fight 6/7 hero of monster in the other one when they charge again +1 fight.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah.
Shadows of Angmar, which I really like this list, and this is not the way I would have built it, but we can still talk about it. So we have 2 Wild Chiefs, 2 Barrow Whites, 3 Werewolves, 16 Wild Wars. So we don't have a heap of. They haven't gone heavy on the Stalk Unseen specters and things. They've just gone for essentially wolves. It's wolves,
like wolf pack,
but support.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. This is the way I think Sean used to run them as well.
Yes.
And I can imagine that this works pretty solidly. I'm interested to see how this goes. This could fall apart. This could be really good.
I'm very interested. I mean, Paralyzed got better, in my opinion. 3+ consistency of it is pretty crazy. The exhaustion thing is like, oh, you can't use that last will point. Effectively, it's fine, but 3+ versus 4+ is quality.
Yep.
Oh, man, it's just only the werewolves have feral charge.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of bases on 1 attack with the
Yeah, it's just too. Their bases are too big to make it justifiable.
I think this list is really hoping to face a low model count list. If this faces another spam army, it's gonna really struggle. But something with like 10 models and they're on heavier on heroes, this will enjoy it for sure.
Yeah, 100%, no question.
Back to Blackgate Opens, another one. Here though, Armored Horse.
Yep. Yeah, that's base.
That's
the only difference.
There's still a banner. There's plenty. So they've obviously gone really heavy on Spear and Shield rather than dropping a decent amount of spears to get the extra model.
Yep.
Because they would have to drop like 9 of the spears to get 1 more model. But fair.
Makes it more usable.
Yeah. I like it. 20 models is fine. Yeah.
Yep.
I like the mouth being mounted. He can flee in certain scenarios, combat, and just flee himself somewhere when it's needed. March, yeah, 100%.
Oh, cool.
Solid. Minas Tirith.
Oh, okay. So we have Faramir. Basically, is that full kit, or does he get access to a lance anymore?
He does not. I don't believe he has access to the lance.
Okay, so we have 3 knights, and then we have about 7 warriors of Minas Tirith with a variety of stuff, including a banner. Then we have Erlas, the second warband, with 6 Citadel Guard, 2 more knights, and then 4 Minas Tirith tin cans with Spear and Shield. So, what is that? 24 models.
Yeah.
Pretty dang good. Like Faramir's actually Chad now.
Yeah, oh man, I
Even
think he's
more so.
actually when he breaks and he gets the free resolve and free resolve reroll all to wound, and obviously this is also all the bonuses for the knights. There are 5 knights in the list with 24 models.
Yeah.
You realize I love also this. I believe this is Caleb's list as well. Hasn't gone over reliant on the longbows and all the sick guard, so there's not as much D5 that they can crack through.
Yes.
This is really solid. It's going to come down to how he plays it. But it's just solid. I like it.
It will sit in a spot and do
Just
its thing.
It's got an okay bows. Yeah.
I wish Irolas still had March though.
Dude, tell me about it.
It's it's tough, but they'll figure it out.
I will say it's the first of many. Lots of scouts, 2 warbands, so no anything special. There's a banner. It's 29 models. Lurtz is
9
dangerous now.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. There's nothing else to say. It's solid. 8-inch move. You lost Malher, access to Malher. You've got to fight 6 Lurtz with 3 combats with a Fury save.
Yeah.
And the shield toss, and he's
and the head taker. The head taker for me is, can you do that in here? No.
You can do the head taker for the courage and the stand fast that affects heroes. You can't do the
plus one to wound.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I thought. I was like,
he's still worth it. Still worth it for sure.
For the courage and the stand fast of a 24-inch bubble, it's huge.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, love it. This is something else though.
I think I wrote this list. Oh my god.
Did
I wrote
you?
this list a couple of weeks ago. Okay. So we have Bard with a variety. So 7 shields, 8 spear Lake Town, Percy with his 12 bows, Hilda with 4 shields and 8 spears, 42 models. Freaking insanity.
He's mighty hero.
Yeah. He's fucking mighty hero.
I would easily though. I would, without a shadow of a doubt, drop 4 of them to give him a horse.
Oh wait, he's on horse. Wow. Yeah.
I assume he's not on horse because they haven't ridden it.
Yep, that makes sense.
But I would give him a horse for with the mighty hero where he can do some insane stuff. Hilda, insane
value.
Okay.
The reroll is great.
It makes them do. Yeah, it makes them feel just a bit more consistent.
Yep. I think I would have probably gone 1 more bow, to actually maximize the bow limit. But otherwise, I got no issues. Just gonna be interesting to see how it plays. I do like the fact that they kept it on foot. I probably would have changed Percy out for the Lake Town Militia Captain just for the march. But
no march. Yeah.
No march.
Bard doesn't have it, does he?
No.
Yeah, fair. That's a good call.
Yep. But otherwise, let's get into it.
Lots of scouts drop some dudes to get the drummer. And I was in there as well. I'm so meh on drummers. I don't know if I like them or not. They are now marches, so you can actually hold it, charge everything in, then activate it instead of it having to auto activate.
Yeah.
Those other scenarios when you get the Fog of War assassination, and you're like, God,
oh my God, I have to protect it.
Like 17 points relies on this courage for 1 fate dude. It's crazy. I've won and lost games. I've won and lost tournaments on drummers. I hate them.
That's fair. Look, I like the
change is good.
The change is fantastic, and the utility of you're not having to spend points of might for your heroes is fantastic. Or in my opinion.
Also, ahead of time, I haven't actually put these lists into a list builder yet. If they're over, tell them, not me.
Yes,
I know.
True.
It'll happen.
Yep.
Another one. It's another Kharn. Aldrak Freight, no captain, but there is a hill troll. And then a mix of Kharn and Orcs, some couple Wild Riders.
Yep.
I just didn't think we'd see this much.
I like it. This reminds me of James Bennett's list, but he had the additional Kharn captain. Yeah, he had the additional Kharn captain. That's what I thought. Cool. Nice.
Yeah. Riders of Theoden. I believe this, I can't remember who this is, but Theoden Eowyn with a bunch of boys with throwing weapons in there. You're relying on death on only 2 models. The thing is, without Daleline, who do you bring in? A captain? Yuck.
Ugh, stinky.
I think if you just play this straight, and obviously the death isn't as much, but you have 14 shots and 16 mounted models.
No gambling though.
With what points? Is 100, what, 115, 125?
115, yeah.
How many is that? Like 8 models?
No, you go down to like 11. It's like 10 ish.
Is it? I think you have to drop like they're what,
Oh, they
14
didn't take a
points?
bit. Really? What?
There's no banner.
How much is what's her name?
Oh, right. Oh, you're switching for Aowen.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was
Add
thinking.
or switch?
Switch.
Oh.
Because you get the banner
mm,
VPs, and then you get the
true.
banner
If
VPs.
there are banner VPs.
That's
Not that
damn.
not that this person knows, but
Yeah, no, that's fair.
hypothetically,
Yeah, because what is it? Yeah, Aowen's 110.
I think with full kit, because I've given them the
No.
throwing spears as well.
Full kit. No, she's 120. Oh wow. Okay. Holy mackerel. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I take gambling.
So, yeah.
So you know, cool.
This is I'm gonna say I feel like Riders of Thaden, there's so much to change up. It's another Black Gate opens.
Another Black Gate opens,
on a
but
horse.
just
They've
not
dropped
as
all
many.
the spears to get the extra model.
Yep. Cool.
I think this is David Leonard, so I'm curious to see how he goes with slightly less spears. Although
Yep.
there's one guy with the spear and no shield. I don't know, you could do that. Fair enough. Okay, here we go. A out of the box Army of Edoras. Tyler, it's a lot of boys. That first warband is fully mounted. Everything else is Warriors of Rohan.
Warriors of Rohan, meaning the bow limit and the throwing spear
And
limit is
that's right,
fantastic. And then does in this one though, do the Riders of Rohan still count towards the bow limit? Just curious.
Maybe.
No. Riders of Rohan do not count. Okay, so that's fine. Cool. Otherwise, I love it.
I don't know.
This is
They get the
hectic.
one turn something or other. They get something once
Yeah.
per game.
That's the what is it? The fourth Airling gas.
It's like reroll fail wounds on the when
Once
they charge.
once per game at the start of any fight phase, your general can use a special roll if they charge in the preceding move phase. If they do, then until end of turn, friendly Rohan models within 12 inches reroll all failed to wound rolls when making
Yeah.
strikes. That's not bad. And they have the protect the king roll, which is cool.
Yeah,
Ooh.
cool. Main thing for me, Harmer, stink. Also, did they
Why is
keep?
he not on horse?
Are they not on horse? Surely Haleth is on horse.
Haleth.
I don't think so.
Oh, I
I
hope
don't-
he's
I don't
on
know. I feel like
horse.
I hope Haleth is on horse. Harmer, I don't mind not being on horse.
Yeah, I still would have liked him on horse, considering he is sharpshooter as well.
True. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hopefully Haleth is on horse. Otherwise, I have some questions about the killing power of the list. Excuse me. Well,
Yep.
late night snackies catching up with us.
100%.
Minister Earth gone for a different vibe. Denethor, Faramir, a good amount of Sick Guard and Fountain Court Guard, 6 knights,
Wow.
still 25 bottles.
Wow.
It feels like they're just like you're getting all these nice elite troops, and you're like, I still have a good model count. Obviously, Denethor's there, but Denethor's way better.
Yeah.
He has the
And
Palantir.
six-
He's 5/5 attack still. He's got 2 might now.
Yeah. What? Oh man.
I think the
and
only thing
six
is
in-
Faramir has to charge.
Yeah, but 6 Minister at night. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit like a fucking truck.
Dude, going up to fight 5? Yeah.
Jeez.
Fight 5 fearless, yeah.
Oh no. This is no. It's good.
Maybe
Cool.
we could try some straight Minister Earth. These
Yeah,
are solid,
maybe.
especially lower points. Okay, Return of the King. Elven Cloak, King of the Dead, and probably the only dudes you can get. I feel like 450 is a bit tough. 14 mod, you're hoping for someone else to have either something with really low courage or something really elite that you're somehow better than. God, Aragorn needs to do so much work.
He needs to.
He needs
And
to
so
do
does the
so
King
much
of the
work.
Dead too.
The King of the Dead needs to do work as well.
Needs
He's
to be
fine.
confirming kills every turn. However, what at 450 is consistently churning the Warriors of the Dead.
Mhm. And also, what's going to deal with the King and Aragorn?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
If used well, this could scalpel some lists and just remove your leader and then
Yep.
just work from there. If
Yep.
used poorly, they're going to be trapped and surrounded and killed off pretty quickly.
100%. Oh,
I believe this is
Yes.
Theo's list. He decided on this the other night and
Mhm.
has locked it in. Celeborn, Haldir, no Galadriel, but +1 to wound on all the warriors. You are more of the elf player than I am. Anything you would,
I hope they're Lorien
Also-
Guard.
based on what I'm looking at, they're not.
Oh, this hurts. Lorien Guard, I think, is
It's the
one
rare
of
ones, isn't it? In his
Yep.
warband? Yeah.
No, and not like
Oh,
in his
any-
warband, or Galadriel's technically. 'Cause
Ooh, okay,
Galadriel can
okay.
take them,
Okay, so
But-
not Haldies though.
not
Okay.
Haldiers.
So what? You
but
just drop a
it's-
dude, and make them all Lorien Guard.
Yeah, 100%. The rerolls
It's
for me is
pretty
just
good.
freaking good. It means that the +1 to wound, especially if you're
Or the plus
two-handing,
two wound.
or the
Yeah.
two-handing and then re-rolling ones, makes you so much more consistent. And it's the pseudo fainting that we had last edition, and with the +1 to wound. Haldier's okay. I don't think he's that great. But
Fine. What else? Are you gonna take a captain over him?
yeah,
Extra like
probably.
5-10 points. Nah. The extra might he strikes. Expert shot. The captains can't even take a bow. I don't
Captains
think.
can take a bow. They have
Can they?
sharpshooter. The Galadriel captains
Oh
can.
shit, yeah, they can. But yeah, drop one of the guys with the throwing weapon. They're like what, 12 points, 11 points.
Yeah, 10 points.
Yeah, fair. Just drop them. Make 10 of them. Lauren Guard. That makes sense in my book. Makes
Mhm.
sense in yours. Cool. Another one, extra scout. I believe this is Jude. There's the banner. No drum. I do like squeezing in the extra captain. This
Yep.
might be Al as well. Al also went for a very similar build.
Okay. I like this build. I like the extra might.
Extra might's always good, and also he does business.
Still hits.
Strength
He's still
5,
strength
plus
five.
1 to wound. Yeah, he's crazy. The only issue that I find with him, which is the same issue with other luck, they both D5 to attacks, and when they lose, sometimes
They're
this
getting fucking
random
wounded.
warrior just fucking stabs him, and it happens. But what can you do?
Yep.
It's just the nature of the list. They need to fight. You just gotta get him in.
Yep.
Who would have thought? It's Blackgate opens with with an armored horse and more dude. The amount of I just hope. All I want these players to not forget about the Eye of Sauron. Because God, if someone goes through this tournament and goes, "Oh, I had this rule, I didn't do it," and then they'll complain to me.
Yep. So my
'Cause-
opponent didn't remind me, and I'll be like, I wouldn't remind you either.
I wouldn't The
No,
one
we
thing I
would.
realized is if they play like another Blackgate, they can do it to each other's chief. Because it doesn't care about fearless, it's intelligence check.
Oh my god.
I reckon if I was them, I would agree you can't target each other's hero. If you're playing a Blackgate mirror match, you just agree no Mouth of Sauron, no Mortal Chief. Unless you have better dice. If you know your dice are better, then do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rivendell. I'll pass back to you.
Okay, so Elrond on horse, 3 knights, and then we have a Rivendell captain on foot, and we have 16 Rivendell warriors with a variety of elf, some with elf bow, and
So
I'm
nothing.
assuming you have to take a shield.
You don't have to because the original models came with no shield, so you don't have to.
Are you sure?
Yep, because you have the old classic above the head.
Yeah, but I'm pretty
It's
sure
a
aren't you
may.
required to?
No, depends on what it
take-
says. Sometimes it says they must, and some say they may.
Oh wow!
Would you though? I
want
think I'd
some-
nearly
I
drop a
want
model
some-
for more.
I
wool
want
gear.
some shields.
I need some
Shields. Shields.
The captain also on foot is just obviously a might battery, but this list is very good shooting. It has some hit with the Rivendell Knights and
Yeah.
no spears in the entire list.
Why are we not just putting the captain full kit up and just do Rivendell Knights full mounted?
Yeah, drop to like 8-10 models. Just go mounted.
Just all mounted.
Just the Rivendell captain becomes
You'll have the same.
Arwen.
You'll also have the same amount of bows.
for
What a-
yeah, that's actually really true. Yeah, this is I really want to see how this goes.
Yeah.
Because at lower points, the Wrath of Bronin thing, on the break thing, you're hitting a larger percentage of your opponent's army. The only issue is if you're breaking really quick, who cares? Because you have like 8 models left on the board.
Exactly.
No, you're not seeing double. This is more Rivendell, but there's spears and some shields and some no shields.
And a banner. And a banner.
And the banner and Arwen, who I think is probably just better than the captain on foot.
Yep.
12-inch
100%.
movement. Wrath of Bruinen now has 2 attacks, D4
Three
instead of D3.
3 attacks.
Attacks in the charge.
2 might as well. You're like, yep.
Yep.
I'm loving her.
It's also another out because if Elrond just dies, he carks it. You can still activate your army bonus.
Yes. True. Very true.
I think this is Marcus's list. He's been playing it a lot. He's been playing a bit of Arwen recently. Mate, he's, especially with Arwen's might, the channeled wrath, and just going, roll a 6.
Yep.
And sometimes you just sit there going, I don't think I can roll a 6, I'll just cop it. And that sucks.
That's
Like
fair.
you're sitting there with a 1 might captain going like, I'm not going to resist it. Or you are going to resist it, you don't roll. Even if you do hit the 6, she comes back again. And she only costs her 1 will to do it.
1 will to do it too.
And then everyone comes in and goes, "Oh, you're videos what I'm
You're
gonna
about
do."
to be fucked.
Oh, dude.
Love
Usurpers, 32 models. I wish Sean was here to say this, but General Tug on foot, which I actually don't hate. 32 models, a good amount of traders. I don't know if I would have taken the traders with bow. It feels like a waste to me.
Yeah,
when
too
you
many
get-
points.
You can get 6-point tribesmen to do literally the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I would have dropped to like 26 models just to get
Yeah, Corbane.
all those throwing spears, or a Corbane. Yeah, Corbane are virtually an auto take in any list where you can take them. I would say a flying model, a flying warrior. So your bats, your Corbane are auto takes.
100%.
They just offer so much. I actually am fine leaving what's his face at home at Wolf.
Yep.
Only concern, would have loved the captain. Would have loved
Yeah.
one of the Steel Drives captain. Maybe
Yep.
get some more Rohan traders.
Yep.
With extra points.
Yeah.
Because you know what's a good tool other than the captain? More throwing spears. That's a good tool. I wouldn't leave them at home. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. Okay. Full bellies.
Yep,
Trolls.
full bellies. They're all 333.
Fantastic. I like it. Next.
Would you like to guess what the next list is? And these are also in the order of submission.
Oh, shit. Same thing.
Three trolls,
Yeah.
full bellies, ding ding ding, stunning. I will also say this person hasn't submitted their list. I know there is another person bringing 3 trolls, full bellies.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, awesome. They just won't do as much as before, but also, what's going to deal with them? Some
Yeah.
lists just can't do it.
Yeah. How they're only kites for so long.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, go for it. You can do
interesting.
it.
So, Goblin Mercenary Captain with 11 gobs.
11.
That's interesting.
What are they
Wow.
fitting in?
They're just popping up anywhere. Where the
But they
fuck?
need to fit in there.
Do they have to fit, or can they not be an inch away?
Can they now? Did that change? I thought that was just the bird or ambush. I'm pretty sure they still need to fully fit in the terrain piece.
Oh,
We'll
shit.
check, but yeah.
That's an interesting one. Okay, then the good about Orc Captain with 2 ogres, and then 7 good about warriors with a variety of war gear. Then we have 2 berserkers, 1 with 2-handed weapon, and a warbat. Cool.
I
25
love
models.
the ogres, dude.
Love
I
that.
love the ogres.
Just the
The warbat
versatility.
also, like, you can do some insane stuff with the warbat.
Yep, 100%. Not. What if you knock prone their hero
Yep. And then they're fighting an ogre.
run over your troops to then go to that hero and be like, "Fucking I'm."
I also love the way this list like kind of goes like we're gonna get into combat and like they don't hit combat, they look like they're gonna hit combat. And then the merc warband drops behind and goes, let's go.
And shuts the door.
Dude,
It's like,
that's not-
hey.
The D4 is plenty. They're so
Yep.
solid.
Yep.
I probably would have dropped a couple mercs. I think my ideal warband is like 5 to 7.
Yep.
But still cool. Still very cool. This is Angus's list. Rotan, and I believe he's themed it around it being Thengel instead of Theoden.
Oh.
So it's Thengel with Aragorn in his
Oh,
youth.
dope.
But Roadhelm seats you got remounting Aragorn and Theoden. No Legolas Gimli, which feels like a missed opportunity, but God, there are a lot of points.
There's no points to fucking do it. Not when he's 190.
12 models. With a banner.
Yeah,
That's not bad. They're all mounted.
well, they're all mounted. Yeah, but it's hard because Theoden still being having to be your leader and only the one fate is a concern. And he's D5.
He's unarmored with no shield, no heavy armor. Yep.
So it's a little scary, a little
Scary.
fragile.
But if you hit that turn,
You're
ooh,
Yeah,
you're feeling good.
Yep.
This is Matty Todd's list. Azog, Yazneg with the new all reroll everything to win the fight. It's not great against heroes, but to munch troops, to just guarantee you're gonna beat them.
Yep.
It's just a bunch of hunter rolls. The hunter rolls, obviously not as good. They are still good.
Yes. Yeah. They're good. They're situational. Yaznag, that boy is a sleeper. Absolute sleeper. But otherwise should hit like a truck when it gets there. Has enough might to get there as well. So go from there.
Just needs to get there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
I believe this is one of the White brothers. I'm not gonna try and guess because I can't remember which one was which. I'm gonna. I'm not gonna guess. No, I'm not gonna guess. Helm King with Haleth mounted and everything else mounted. 10 models, and it's just a big fuck you. I'm going to combat. Are you ready? Legit. And remember, this is the same one. One turn reroll everything.
Yep. Reroll all failed to wound rolls. That's gonna be a fucking menace.
Is he Mighty Hero in this as well?
No, he's not Mighty Hero. He's never Mighty Hero again. I think he's only the free heroic combats. I'm
As
pretty
Old Man.
sure. Same thing as Old Mate. But yeah, that's it. And he's never unarmed.
I like it. I'm pretty sure in his submission as well, he was like 100% aggression. I'm like, yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, he was like, however, after he has slain an enemy model for the rest of the battle, whenever Helm moves, he must charge an enemy model, but he gets to declare free heroic combat.
Yep, love it. You take that every day of the week.
Cool. Easy.
Love it. Any guesses who this is?
Josh Coleman.
Yep.
Fuck.
Not a dwarf in sight. Legolas Tariel, 17 Mirkwood Rangers.
Who hurt you, Josh?
Yuck. Yucky. They're so much better. Yuck.
Yeah, the -1 to hit them now as well.
Don't even get me started. I think it's the worst rule ever.
So even if you see these shitters, you're like, I rolled a 4 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you? It's 5, brother. Like, oh man.
Yep, Legolas is a menace, Tariel's a menace.
Yep.
19 models is crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
what is that? 22 shots? 20, 23?
It's more than that, baby. It's 24. Oh wait, no, 19 models. No, 22. Still yucky. Still very yucky. D5 is gonna cry.
Oh man.
John Carlos bringing the heat. Aemma, Gandalf, 6 riders. That's it. That's all we need.
That's a Chad.
Going for the armor on 5 foot instead of the throwing weapons. I'm fine with that. That man needs that horse to survive.
Wait, no, he comes with the armor, doesn't he?
No, with armor on 5 foot.
Oh yeah, he needs that shit all day. Yep, makes sense. Cool. I like it. It's gonna hit like a truck.
Originally, he was gonna take Gandalf. I'm like, but do it.
But like, have fun.
It's kind of the point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Aemma with the free combats. Oh boy, that's scary.
Gonna be spicy. Yep. Okay.
Return of the King again. Same deal. Has no banner though.
Yep. Cool, but less models.
Same as before.
Yep.
I like.
Cool.
Jono has brought out his Halls of Thranduil that I didn't know he even had. Thranduil on Elk, 2 knights, Legolas, bunch of dudes.
Like it.
It's solid. Just kill that banner and you're good to go.
Sure.
Oh, Legolas sucks.
I don't want to talk about him anymore. Like he just
dude.
Yeah, I don't like having to go up against him. I like playing with him.
Yeah, he's mate, using it for the first time. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Playing against him. It's like I thought when I charge you, you're supposed to turn off.
Yeah. Exactly. I thought your whole gimmick, your whole shtick was fucking done.
Yeah. And the fact that, like, not in this list, but Gimli getting a head on kills and be like, I have +1 shooting and I can do it every turn.
Yeah. +1 to wound.
Plus 1 to
Not
wound,
shooting.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, great. I
Right.
can get that back now. It's like, thanks.
Disgusting. Lloyd has brought the Dale with the Windlands Hungarian and a bunch of dudes with 10 bows. You've played against Dale for the first time recently. What did you think of him? Because I think the Windlands, it's not there for shooting.
Nope.
You don't need it to
Look,
shoot
it
once.
just depends on the player.
It does. What do you think about Lloyd as the player?
Oh, he's gonna sit back and shoot the whole as many
Damn.
turns as he can get. As many turns.
What I know you got to
he's
use
gonna
the
shoot.
tools at your disposal.
Oh, look, I get
As
the
a great
tools
man
at your
once said.
disposal. However,
Stop
in
bringing these
response, I
tools.
would literally just hide and sit behind every terrain piece and just sit there and
You
say,
kind
move.
of like, why not? I think
Yeah.
that's totally valid. If you're sitting there going, I just can't run my 8 model army into this.
Yeah. Why am I gonna run at you? No.
But also, then the Dale just starts running at you.
Look, and if
And
they run
that-
at me, fantastic, cool, we'll have an interactive game experience. But if they ain't running at me, I'm gonna hide and weave as much as I can through the terrain to just avoid this. Because the bows, to be honest, are a little bit, they're okay.
They're
Like
fine.
this,
They're
they're fine.
It's elf shooting on cheap things, but they're still
Yeah.
paying like 9 points.
Yeah, the +1 to wound though, like if the person running them doesn't fall into the gimmick of, oh, I'm just gonna sit back and shoot, and they actually use the Windlands to cover more of their army line to actually get the +1 to wound in combat, that's where the sleeper aspect of the Windlands is. Because if you move like the way you did the other night with moving it up and getting a lot of your guys to get that +1 to wound, it meant D5 models you're wounding on 4s, and D6 models you actually are wounding on 5s, and you're also outnumbering a lot of your other lists.
Yep, you get a lot of dudes.
Yeah, so should be interesting.
The one thing as well I've realized as well, the Windlands, you just have 2 dudes dragging it around, using it as terrain to anchor on
to
or
block
off.
stuff.
Dude. You
Block
can do
off a
some nasty
cave
stuff.
envelopment. Just be like, yeah.
It's
I
pretty
place you
great.
here. Yep. Cool.
Road to Rivendell.
Oh, what
There's just no
Chad.
Sam. That's it.
Yep. I like the
It's
idea.
actually crazy to drop. I know there's probably like not really many choices, but
Mm.
like surely we can get Sam in.
Because how much is Sam?
Like I think he's either 45 or 55. But he's 2 attacks, 3 heroic combats to help Frodo. Like surely that's
I'm
worth
switching him out for the
dropping-
gatekeeper.
oh, but the Gatekeeper has Lobelia's thing.
I don't need Lobelia's thing.
Drop
Okay.
Barlaman and like
What does gatekeeper have?
he has the don't stop moving.
What is that on the? Oh yeah, he
Yeah, you drop
does.
Barlaman, who's just the regen stats. Get rid of Barlaman and like Pippin because he's dumb.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and all like the bow on. I think Aragorn comes with the bow. But yeah,
Yeah.
surely I think Zeke gets Sam in there. He's
Yeah,
sharp.
Barlaman Butterbeer is only the regains
Yeah,
of
that's
wound.
it.
Yeah, no,
That's it.
drop that. Get Sam back.
Get Sam back, my
Yeah,
boy.
my boy.
Otherwise,
Yes.
it's cool to see it in a list.
Yep.
Love it.
Cool.
Error acclaim. This is, I believe, Liam Harder going for another. Hopefully, he's going to try and go for another best sport, but his misses did take the last one, so
Oh.
we'll see. Dane, Bofa, on Troll Brute, 8 other dudes. There is a banner. Is that Dane on foot?
Yep, because he can't take him on War Pig in this one.
But also, do you give a shit?
Nope.
That's it. Next. I love it. Lots of
What?
scouts. All 3. I think this is Jude's now. The other one was Al's. No
Yeah,
drums, just the
that's
banner.
cute. Real
It's
cute.
just solid. It's really
Yep.
solid. Sorry for those who got in, but this is like the 5th one.
Mm-hmm.
Lothlorien. I believe this is our friend Ryan Hinch from the UK. That's a lot of Wood Elf spears, buddy. There's a lot of. So obviously dropped down to the captain from Haldia. God, that's a lot of Wood Elves. Because Lothlorien warriors are Wood Elves, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So they're
Yep.
all elf boys.
They're all wood elves. Oh man, this hurts. This.
Have fun.
Oh, I don't want to play. This is like Josh Coleman's list all over again.
Yeah. And then when you get there, they actually hit back.
They actually crunch you.
Yeah, the captain is just solid. Yeah. Yucky. Yucky. This is my favorite list.
Holy shit.
You will never guess who this is.
Man,
Returning back to the hobby. after a bit of a hiatus.
After a bit of a hiatus, and I've played them before.
Maybe they have painted one of my models.
Bowman.
Yes, Thomas Bowman. Returning
Let's
with a
go.
45 model all goblin mercenary army. I
Jeez,
love it so much. Just going up to the table and going, I'm done deploying. Let's wait for turn 2. Let's see what happens.
Exactly.
He just better be praying there's no Caesar Prize, retrieval, any of those where you need to be somewhere like ASAP. And you just, imagine they just don't rock up to like turn 4.
He's doing like fucking 4 courage chests, and he's just like,
Come back.
oh,
But it's so funny. It's so good.
yeah,
Love it. It's also,
Yeah.
I assume, just going to be painted phenomenally as well. So
yeah, 100%.
now we
Cool.
go further into the people who were very late at submitting lists. I believe this was Hewan's list.
Yep.
2 captains, 19 berserkers, a banner.
Yeah, that's scary.
That'll do it. That'll do
Yeah,
it. Yep.
yep, nope.
Yep, yucky.
I don't want it.
It's just pure aggression.
Yeah. His whole gimmick when he does these lower tournaments and he brings his berserker spam, he's like, I have more attacks than you.
Yes, he does. It's D16 shooting, which means you don't have to worry about as much about the elves or the Dale or anything.
Yeah.
The captain's solid, the leader one as well. 3 wounds, 3 attacks.
Yep.
Get to
There you go.
combat and then go from there.
Crunch. Yep.
There was one. I thought we were fine. And then Mr. Dion Philby had to come in with the Eagles. There was so much faith. And it was destroyed. Hey, Windlands round 1, hey?
Fuck yeah. You
No,
magically got exactly you
Oh,
magically
whoopsie.
got paired up.
The TO would never do that.
Cool. That's sick. I love that. Holy shit.
This person you've definitely played before.
I've played definitely.
Oh,
this has to be
100%.
Matt Edwards.
No.
Damn it.
He's actually not coming, which is very sad.
Oh.
This is Mason.
Well, keep it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just
I love
full-
this
just
list.
pure, just everything.
He's like,
yeah,
I love it.
It's just so fun.
Yeah.
I've left the last one for last because it was the last one submitted. Oh no, not this one. Don't worry about it. This one's Chelsea. This isn't the
Yeah.
last one.
This is the last one.
But
Okay.
I assume you assisted in writing this.
I assisted in writing.
Maybe you
this.
wrote it.
Yeah, I assisted in writing.
Hammer Theatre Gambling Kingdom of Rohan, so 5+ Horse Lord,
Yes.
9 models.
Yes.
Has Chelsea said anything about how she feels about running this?
She just wants to run something different. She likes the idea of not having been told, "Oh, you just play like high fight value armies or a Bjorn crutch." So she just wants to try a bunch of different armies this year.
Love it.
Before hopefully Bjorning some back into rotation, then she'll go back to them. But yeah, she's like, oh, I like the idea of Theodred, considering he's like Beorn in the sense of his kill, just because of the fact that he's reckless charge
Oh, sure. Yeah,
and
yeah.
the reroll fail to wound rolls is
Yeah,
really
she does have
nice.
to deal with it a bit more. So yeah, that makes sense. He
Yep.
is the one I was talking about. Any guesses who this is?
Only Matt Todd.
No. Matt Todd's already gone.
Oh, Matt Todd was.
This is someone that submitted their list very late, trying to keep it a bit more hidden.
No way, it's Kylie.
It's Kylie's list.
You're fucking joking.
So this is Shadows of Angmar the way I would think about it. Shadow of Rudar, 2 Barrow Whites, 3 Spectres, 9 Werewolves. fully invisible, running around, throwing spells, and then jumping on you with 9 werewolves.
Yep. I'm so.
If anyone else submitted this list, I'd be like, it's gonna be really tough. Kylie submits it, I'm like, oh god.
I'm
no.
like, llamo mi padre tu madre.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
I feel like these will also be slightly long games because I feel like she'll want to be trying to get a good position and be jumping between buildings until she can get the right jump on the weak position. 100%.
Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
played very similar to what Andrew Coleman's Angmar list.
His Wagmar, yeah.
Yeah, his Wagmar with Gully.
With Gully, yeah.
play.
100%.
So should be good.
Well, that is all the lists that have been submitted so far, Tyler.
Yep.
Do we have any? Well, we had a lot of Blackgate and Karndorm and loads of scouts,
Yep.
and even Erebor Claim came up a bit.
Yep.
Do we have any favorite lists or picks to actually go the distance?
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that Iron Hills list actually wins at least 3 games.
Iron Hills?
The Erebor Acclaim that had Thorin, and was it Gloin or was it
And Nori?
Nori? That's it. And it had like
this is the
13
first
shield.
list.
It was like 13 shield and spear, and then 6 crossbows. Maybe it was Liam's misses list.
Yeah, it is.
And so for me, I was like, oh man, that actually has some gas,
Really
has some legs.
solid.
Just the fact that it could actually, like, if she just sits in an area and they come to
Holds.
her and she just rolls dice and she's just killing stuff of theirs, and they're just like, why am I bouncing off of this?
Mhm.
That's all I can see happening. In terms of favorite list though, ooh, that's a hard one. To be honest, it has to be Mason's. I love the
fair.
Scythe Troll Crushing Club. I love the fact that he's bringing all the big monsters and
brood,
just gonna
yeah.
have some fun with it. In terms of the ones I believe can go to distance, I apologize, but the Dale one is highly likely to
The
go
Dale
to
is
distance.
just so solid. I think the Eagles are still solid. They just fit the points level very well.
Yes.
The only issue is just playing the scenario.
Yeah. Can they play every scenario that you're going to incorporate into the weekend? So
Mhm.
that'll be interesting. I am so shocked no Ugluk Scouts though.
Dude, tell me about it. I was so sure we'd have at least 3 or 4.
Well,
Just
2.
hasn't come up.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
okay. We'll
I'm
take those
keen.
wins.
Hopefully you can come down and maybe Gumby. I've got my Gumby list ready. So we've got Raven Hill. So we've got Thorondwell and Legolas Tariel. My plan, you can play our plan. Deploy on the middle line. Charge. Spend every point of might to call combats, or just if I fail a roll, just spend as much might as I need to succeed.
Yep.
And then I probably run out of steam.
Yep.
And that's it. That's all I need to do.
We have some fun with it. We're not here to be a troll. So that's fine. Easy.
Otherwise,
Wow.
that was it. So, hopefully we'll be putting out a review video after the tournament to see how it went.
Mhm.
But that's kind of it. Check out Bard's Table. Check out Oz Wargaming. Subscribe. Notification bell. Jump in the Discord. I think I hit everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. From Alex to Tyler to the MGG community. Love you.